Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bankai922. I just realized that two series that I do episode reviews for end this weekend. Two. JoJo and DxD. So that just threw me like, whoa. Don't know if Fate Stay Night ending yet. I think I might have one more episode. But that might even end too. But on to better things. One Piece chapter. Um 790. Now, this chapter, pretty much, Luffy, he comes back. Doflamingo goes on the whole thing saying how, I bet your hockey's barely there. Like, it barely came back. And to some extent, he's right, it did. Now, what was interesting about this chapter, and I'm probably going to give this a 4, I'll give this 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Um, was we got to see Rayleigh, and it's pretty much confirmed from Rayleigh that Bound Man is Gear 4. Now, the move that Luffy does in this chapter is a move that he was using during the time skip in his training with Blade. They even show you him talking to him and everything. It's pretty interesting stuff. Doflamingo pretty much in this chapter also was fighting Luffy. Did White Thread, which was like this huge, excuse me, like just literally just threads coming out of the fucking ground, and he did some serious damage to Luffy, and Luffy almost, quote unquote, was done. But the flashback basically showed that um, of the Bound Man thing and of something else. This thing called Kong Punch. And what ends up happening is Luffy goes into the air and as Bound Man. And I think what it is, and this is kind of interesting, he basically does, while he's in Gear 4, he does what he would do in Gear 3. You know, he basically, like, does this and, like, blows in his arm, I believe. And that, what that does, supposedly, yeah, he does this move called King Kong. And also, Law does a move called God Thread, Holy Execution. Now, it basically results in him doing King Kong, this King Kong fist thing, which is just a huge, massive fist that he just hits Doflamingo with, and Doflamingo gets crushed, literally. And next panel, we basically have King Kong gun, and we have Law looking on, and you see, what's his face? It's been a while since I saw that character. I forgot his name. Doflamingo's brother. Him saying about the whole D thing and the enemy of God. So, God's natural enemy. D pierces the heavens. And I forgot to tell you that the name of the chapter was called Heaven and Earth. Now, we also see, apparently in this chapter, after that move, Doflamingo's sunglasses get taken off. I wonder what that means. That might mean some other things too for next week's chapter. But that's pretty much what happened in this chapter. And overall, I really thought not too bad. I thought the Rayleigh thing was interesting. You know. And that King Kong gun is, oh damn, dopey as fuck. So yeah, I thought it was handled very well. And now we get an interesting scene next week with Doflamingo and Luffy. I just wonder exactly what Doflamingo's face is gonna look like without his glasses on. I wonder about that. But really, this chapter was mostly fighting. That's pretty much what it was from beginning to end, with some, flashbacks here and there. But good chapter, 4 out of 5. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the conclusion of this fight. We just started back up because Luffy's attack was massive. King Kong gun, and it was kind of funny because he says in the flashback, little mini flashback with Rayleigh, that King Kong gun didn't do jack shit. So obviously, the King Kong gun that Luffy uses, it has a flaw to it. And because when he was getting beaten by Law, Doflamingo, I mean, then we had Rayleigh talking in the flashback and saying, oh, how bound, fourth gear isn't something he should use because of the disadvantages with it, the weaknesses. And immediately, I thought Luffy was going to do another move. Completely different move. But obviously he did the same move. Except he just did King Kong gun. Now, I gotta wonder how beat up Doflamingo is. Should be interesting to see next week. But King Kong gun. So this is it. We're going to have Luffy as King Kong. But still a good chapter. 4 out of 5. Yeah. I'm Bogcat922. I'll catch you guys later.